Dear student, welcome to the class. Here today we will take personality, and the overview of the presentation is today we will understand what are the factors affecting personality, and secondly the role of personality in agricultural extension. Factors affecting personality. An adult's personality is now generally considered to be made up of hereditary, environmental factors, and moderated by situational conditions. So let's look into heredity. It refers to those factors that were determined at conception. It is about the physical stature that you have, facial attractiveness, gender, temperament, muscle composition and reflexes, energy level, and biological rhythms. Substantially influenced by who your parents were, that is, by their biological, physiological, and inherent psychological makeup. We see that the heredity approach argues that the ultimate explanation of an individual personality is the molecular structure of the genes located in the chromosomes. Evidence demonstrates that traits such as shyness, fear, and distress are most likely caused by inherited genetic characteristics. It further suggests that some personality traits may be built into the same genetic code that affects factors such as height and hair color. If people were completely dictated by heredity, or personality characteristics were completely dictated by heredity, that they would be fixed at birth and no amount of experience could alter them. For example, if you were relaxed and easygoing child, it would be a result of your genes and it would not be possible for you to change those characteristics. But personality characteristics are not completely dictated by heredity because environment plays important part. Environment to which we are exposed plays a substantial role in shaping our personalities. For example, culture establishes the norms, attitudes and values that are passed along from one generation to next and create consistencies over time. The environment factors that exert pressure on our personality formation are culture, in which we are raised, our early conditioning, the norms among our family, friends, social groups, social interaction, etc., that we experience. Both heredity and environment factors are important determinant of human personality. Heredity sets the parameter of or outer limits, but an individual's full potential will be determined by how well he or she adjusts to the demands and requirements of the environment. Situation. It influences the effects of heredity and environment on personality. An individual's personality, although generally stable and consistent, doesn't change in different situations. Situations seem to differ substantially in the constraints or the limits they impose on behavior. Some situations, example employment interview, constrains many behavior. Other situations, example picnic in a park, constrain relatively few. Now, let's look at the last topic of today's lecture, role of personality in agricultural extension. The knowledge of human personality enables the extension agent to judge and follow the method of guiding by selecting suitable teaching methods. This helps the extension agent to properly plan the educational program to accomplish the objectives for a desirable change in the farmers. By studying the personality of farmers, extension agent can understand the values and the value system of its client and can proceed his work accordingly. By studying the personality of a particular farmer, the extension agent can get a clear idea about his various traits. For example, sociability is a trait. If a person found with this trait, then he can be used as a key communicator to promote developmental activities in a particular village. Similarly, farmers with traits of empathy, sympathy, generosity can be engaged in trustworthy works like seed distribution, etc. With this, the topic is complete. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice and safe stay at home.